Last time on MasterChef Australia.
This challenge is all about what the average Australian cooks in their home.
3 teams took over the kitchens of 3 very different households.
So sit that in front of me, I'll eat that all night. That is delicious.
And while the red team's menu was the most impressive,
Oh my God!
yellow and blue teams were the least.
Going into a pressure test, it's not a pleasing prospect.
Tonight, 8 amateur cooks fight to hold on to their MasterChef dream.
Today's the day to be safe, but to be perfect.
As they race against the clock and each other.
If it's not good enough, that's fine as long as I'm happy with it.
And for someone, it will be their last chance to cook in the MasterChef kitchen. These decisions don't get any easier, especially when you're cooking like you're cooking at the moment.
I don't want today to be my day to go.
The blue team was one of the bottom 2 teams out of the cul-de-sac team challenge.
And the winning team was the red team.
Oh my goodness!
Yellow team and blue team, we'll see you in the MasterChef kitchen and ready to fight to keep your dream alive.
Today we have to go in for an elimination round. Being captain, I wouldn't feel right. And using this pin, stepping away from elimination, knowing that my team's going in, I've got to trust in myself and my abilities and just go in there focused and do really well today and come home.
Tegan, Jules and I are in the same room together. We've been in the room with Kylie since the first day in the house, and we're the last room to not have anyone sent home. It's particularly hard because I'm cooking against 2 of my closest friends, Tegan and Jules. Come on girls, we need a hug. It's not gonna be the last. No. There's just lots of emotion and I don't want today to be my day to go.
Heading into elimination today, number 5. I'm definitely not ready to go home. The longer I'm here, the more I've got to think about my idea of helping 10 people's lives through cooking, so I'm gonna try and fight my way out of this elimination. Here we are again.
Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen, and this is an elimination day. And you're standing here because you lost out to the red team in the home cooking challenge. It should have been a good day. You're all home cooks, you all tell us that you love cooking, and yet there were some big mistakes. Julia, pudding wasn't very successful.
No, was not.
You weren't far away from you.
No, we just needed that little bit of extra time.
Andrew, how's your lamb?
The lamb is raw.
Jules, how are you going to feel if you send one of your team members home today because you didn't cook lamb chops properly?
I felt like I absolutely let my team down, but I need to give everything every time I'm in this kitchen. And I don't feel like I've been doing that for, the past couple of weeks. So that's what I'm here to do today.
Yesterday, we gave you 2 chances to save yourselves. Today, we give you 3 chances. Wow. 3 rounds to save yourself and keep your dream alive.
You're going to have 120 ingredients to cook with. You want to find out what they are?
Yes, please. Oh.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Deb, are you happy with those ingredients?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm waiting for the catch. Lots to cook with, but I'm thinking that's probably it.
You're exactly right. So here are the rules. Number 1, first come, first serve. There's 8 of you, and you have to pick 8 ingredients in that first round. And the kicker is you have to use all 8 ingredients in your dish. And then the time, you have 30 minutes to cook us a beautiful dish.
There's only one stipulation, there's only one catch. That is, there's only one serve of each of those ingredients. If you pick tomatoes, only you can use tomatoes in that round. No one, including yourself, can use tomato in any of the subsequent rounds. Once it's gone from the bench, it's gone.
If you produce one of the top 3 dishes in the first round, you're safe. Up on the balcony, safe in the competition, live to fight another day. Andy, you like what you see?
I like what I see, but then I probably won't like what I see if I'm in the 3rd round. So it's a bit of a catch-22. You go hard now and you're not going to be left with much.
Today's a big day for you, A. You need to win. It's as simple as that. So if there's any advice I can give you is cook food that you love to eat. Cook food that represents you. Today's the day to be safe, but to be perfect. Got it?
Yep.
30 minutes. Let's cook.
Time's on, and it is an absolute mad dash for those ingredients. It's like opening the doors of a shopping centre on Boxing Day sales. I actually felt like I was in danger. It was absolutely crazy.
All the lemons gone?
Yeah, of course they are.
Your brain is racing. The scallops, I'm focused on them to start with. They take 30 seconds to cook, which in 30 minutes is a good thing.
Today I'm going to make a Thai-style mussel dish. I love Asian cuisine. As long as I can pull this off, I think it'll be a winner dish.
Well, that was an absolute mad scramble. Yeah, I understand it.
It's what you call argy-bargy. I'm impressed with Andy, you know. He went and grabbed the scallops, he's got cauliflower, he's got raisins, he's got corn on top of that. Straight away, those 3 things work perfectly together. Andy!
Guys, how you going?
Scallops, you knew exactly what you were going to pick, didn't you?
Yeah, I eyed them out and sort of went from the back to the
Yeah, and
front.
everybody else was bashing each other trying to grab dairy and eggs, and you just went,
I wasn't
I'll just go for the
that.
scallops. Dish, what are you going to cook?
So I'm doing pan-fried scallops,
Yeah.
corn puree,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do a raisin vinaigrette.
Okay, and you got any acidity with the vinaigrette? Oh, you
Yep.
got lemon?
Lemon.
Okay, good. Yes,
So I got my
nice
shallot,
flavours there.
yeah.
Just make sure you don't overcook those
Yeah,
scallops
they're
because
thin.
they
Very
are
thin.
very thin.
Thank you.
Amina, I love the fact that you grabbed the okra.
Yep.
Brilliant stuff. You love cooking with this. What are you making?
I'm making a okra stew with the coriander garlic base with the tomatoes.
Yep, which smells gorgeous.
Yeah, and the prawns as well in the tomato sauce.
Yeah, brilliant. Love it. What a great little idea.
Okra is a very interesting little vegetable. Depending on how you cook it, it can be quite slimy. So today I'm going to deep fry it really quick and it's going to go beautiful with the rich tomato sauce and those really aromatic prawns.
George, Matt and I always reckon the best cooking in this kitchen is the quickest. And believe me, you need to be quick. 15 minutes to go.
Julia,
George?
you ran to that side of the bench, didn't you, for the cream?
I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted the cream. I wanted the butter. I did not get it, but I'm improvising.
What's the dish?
I'm making a brown sugar strawberry shortcake.
Who got the butter?
I've got no idea, but I want to kill them.
I think it's Deborah. So have you improvised?
I've read a recipe before that uses cream instead of butter in puff pastry, so that's what I'm using.
Ever done it before?
No, flying blind.
Jules, how you going?
Hello, I'm good, George.
What's your dish?
I'm going to do duck breast with braised red cabbage and red onion.
Just be really careful. You don't want to overcook it.
Yeah.
And you
don't
want to
wanna
stay in the
undercook it
Well,
either.
more than anything, you want to stay in this competition,
Yes,
yeah?
I do.
And that needs a good rest.
The main pressure point to this dish is definitely to make sure that duck breast is cooked perfectly. Especially after my disaster with the lamb yesterday, I need to make sure that it's spot on.
Alice.
George.
What are you cooking?
I'm cooking a Greek salad.
So you're not actually doing really any cooking, yeah, per se? Are you not concerned, like, I can still see on that bench over there, there's still lots of ingredients.
I think that when something's simple and delicious, then that's still better than sort of, you know, trying to throw too much at you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, don't underestimate that MasterChef clock. You got stuff still cooking, you got stuff that hasn't been cooked yet, you got 10 minutes to go.
Today I'm going to make a steak kebab. Fill it with some roasted mushrooms, some asparagus and some roasted beetroot with goat's feta.
Should you not have that beef
Yeah, I'm
searing?
putting it on now.
You got a bit of work to do, yeah?
Yeah, I do, Georgia.
Is that beetroot cooked?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure?
I don't want to open the oven until the last minute because I don't want to let the air out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
With 8 minutes to go, you'd be hoping you've got your timing right.
It's an elimination round and I'm feeling the pressure. I don't want to go home. But if the beetroot's too crunchy and the steak's too rare for them, then I'll be into the next round. So, and I'm up against a lot of good cooks. I don't want to get like this because I feel every single time that someone gets like this, they're the ones who end up going home.
8 contestants, 8 ingredients, time's closing in fast, 2 minutes to go.
To get through the first round, you have to be in the top 3. You have to have a dish that absolutely blows those dishes away, using every one of those 8 ingredients to get you safety in this competition.
They're always harder than what they appear, these challenges, so just trying to keep going, trying to make sure that I keep on track and really put up a beautiful dish.
I want to be safe on the first round. I do not want to end up in round 3.
Ooh, that was close.
The key to getting me out of this elimination, A, is not to overcook my scallops, and B, the presentation has to be out of this world.
Just 1 minute to go.
I've been taking notice of what the boys have been saying. I've been ridiculed pretty hard for my presentation. So I've just tried to look through books and look at how the professionals do it. Hopefully they like it.
10 final seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking.
Well done, guys. Brilliant job.
I think if the judges are looking for something that's true and honest and delicious, then yeah, this is good enough to get me through the next round.
I haven't seen everyone else's dishes, but I don't know. I really don't know. They might love it or they might hate it.
I'm actually really happy with my dish. I don't know how I did that in half an hour, actually. I just felt kind of cool, calm, collected the whole time, which is weird. I just hope that it gets me through.
The challenge for the 8 of you in that first round was to cook a delicious dish with 8 ingredients in half an hour. And the goal? To be in the top 3. Because if you are, you're safe. Let's taste your dishes.
Mina?
Hello.
Dish, what is it?
I've made an okra stew and I've got prawns that are cooked in what we call tatlia, which is coriander, garlic, olive oil.
Well-cooked okra is fantastic, and that is exactly what it is. It's soft, it's still got some bite in it, you can taste the seeds. Badly cooked okra is slimy and hellish and disgusting.
And that's my memories of okra, and I hope my mum's not watching, but when she'd cook us okra, it was slimy, it was like glue in your mouth. Exactly. And that there, as I've gone to put it in my mouth, I'm going, please don't bring back that memory, and it wasn't there. Deliciously cooked okra and a lovely flavour of spice through that tomato.
Thank you.
Mindy, what's the dish?
I've done a tamarind and coconut mussel with crispy rice and holy basil.
If you'd asked us how many ingredients were in that dish, I think we probably would have said 15, 16. And that's what's brilliant about it. You've developed a complexity of flavour and a complexity of texture that is wonderful.
Thank you.
Jules.
Hello.
What's the dish?
I've cooked duck breast with braised red cabbage and honey pumpkin puree.
You happy with the way the duck's cooked?
Yeah, that's how I like my duck cooked.
Bleeding everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What does it mean when you carve something and it starts shooting out its juices?
Means it hasn't rested enough.
I really like that. It's a good dish, and I think what George said is right. The only reason I would criticise you is because you didn't rest that duck long enough.
Alice, how are you feeling?
I think that was probably one of the hardest things that I've had to experience in the competition so far. Because there are so many great cooks here and so many great dishes, and here I am staring at my salad.
What is it?
It's my version of a Greek salad.
Is there maybe a little surprise or something different in there? Or is it just a big bowl of the same thing?
I think that when something simply tastes good the way it is, you don't need to surprise, you can surprise with the flavour.
It's fine, but at this precise moment, you need to think what you're going to cook yourself in the second round. This isn't a beautiful dish. This isn't a top 3 dish. Sorry.
Deb.
Hi, Gary.
So, what did you cook?
I made a rhubarb orange crumble with a vanilla Greek yogurt.
What's this on the top?
Oh, a bit of crunch because there was no nuts. So.
Crumble, for me, is all about buttery, golden, crunchy. And it's all dusty and floury. And it's like, that should be golden and crunchy and almost biscuity. So, Julia, what's the dish?
I made a brown sugar strawberry shortcake with raspberry cream.
So, Deborah had your butter?
And my sugar.
And your sugar.
And my vanilla.
Strawberries, cream. Beautiful combination, a classic. It's going to be delicious no matter what you do with it. But the real letdown for someone who is a queen of biscuits is the biscuit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Andy.
How are we?
Wow, it's very pretty.
Thanks, mate.
Hey? What's the dish?
I've done pan-seared scallops with corn puree.
How are those scallops cooked?
I was very hesitant to overcook them, so they were literally in the pan for 30 seconds.
There's a nice play on textures, there's a nice play on acidity. I find the corn puree a little bit salty, I'll be honest with you.
Yep.
But I think, considering how thin those scallops were, you cooked them really well.
Thanks, guys.
Drigan.
Yes, hello.
So?
I've cooked an eye fillet with a goat's cheese and herb stuffed mushroom.
How's the beef cooked?
It's rare. Just the way I like it.
Happy?
Yeah, I am. God, I promised myself I would not do this.
I think we're all quietly gobsmacked that what you brought us is a really delicious dish that if you put down in front of 70% of restaurant diners in this country, they would rave about.
Thank you.
You've cooked, we've tasted, time to make a decision.
These decisions don't get any easier, especially when you're cooking like you're cooking at the moment. The first person safe is Mindy.
Oh, what a relief.
Mindy, 80 ingredients. You made them taste like 18 ingredients. We love not only how it tasted, but we love the complexity of a dish. That is smart cooking under huge pressure. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next person safe is Andy. Andy, if we took snapshots of the 8 pictures and we asked the top chef to pick the one that he would most likely see on the table in his three-hat restaurant, yours would be the one. Simple, elegant, intelligent cooking that avoided cliches. Great work. And here's where it gets hard because, quite frankly, Tregan, your beef dish was delicious. Amina, your okra was perfectly cooked. And Jules, that duck breast was delicious. Any one of those three would be worthy of safety. In fact, all three would be worthy of taking you to safety. The final person safe is Amina.
I'm safe. I felt like I was going to throw up. I'm so relieved.
Amina, great dishes are often about doing two things. Wonderful balance and perfect cooking. And your dish had both of those. Well done.
Thank you.
Trig and Jules, that was smart cooking under pressure, and it proves that you both deserve to be not here, but back in the house. So come the next round and bring it back.
Yep.
Andy, Mindy, Amina,
woo!
Oh, yeah. You're safe. And strangely, members of the blue team yesterday. So, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get up on that balcony.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Let's get these aprons off.
So, we go into round 2, 5 contestants, and guess what? You get to pick 5 ingredients. 5 ingredients and 30 minutes to cook us a beautiful dish.
This second round, I've got a very clear idea in my head of exactly what I want to cook and the ingredients that I have my eye on. I just need to absolutely smash it out of the ballpark and be safe because I do not want to cook in that third round.
It's all about concentration plus now. Diminished number of ingredients. Don't overcomplicate it. 30 minutes starts now.
Cooking with 5 ingredients from what's left. All of the good stuff's gone. You know, I want to make something else sweet, but I'm really struggling to find things that can go together.
Yep.
I end up choosing figs, chocolate, coffee, mascarpone, and rice noodles. It's a bit of an odd combination for me, but I'm treating it as a dessert mystery box.
Oh, my poor chickens.
Go for it, girl.
Go, girly. Ultimately, I really wanted the salmon, but Alice grabs it. So I've got to reassess what I'm going to grab. So I grabbed the pork, the celery and the wombok, and I think tarragon will go well with it, and I also grabbed some whole grain mustard. I don't know if they were the right ingredients to choose, but it's too late now. I need to make sure that I get this dish up and I get it to perfect.
They've all picked some interesting stuff, but something that really pops out is what Julia's picked.
Yeah.
She's got chocolate, coffee, figs. You know, I think there's a bit of clotted cream there, but yeah, cellophane noodles?
No, it's weird. In my head, I've got some sort of chocolate sauce, grilled fig concoction with deep fried noodles, because I bet you that's what she's going to do with it. But who knows? It doesn't look good. Deb, she's got pork mince, she's got apple, she's got fennel, she's got parsley. There's some good ingredients there.
Deb, if she was a vegetable, would be fennel. There's no doubt about that.
Deb! I think we could have banked on the fact that you were going to pick fennel. It's your kind of ingredient. We actually said if you were a vegetable, you'd be fennel. You know? But I'm not sure about this cornflour, this masa mix. What's going on with this?
Well, I'm making some pork meatballs or rissoles. Once I test this one out, I'm actually going to have a look at braising the fennel and then the apple.
Today's the first time that I've cooked with pork mince. I don't know how long they're going to take to cook, so I need to make sure they're not overcooked.
A lot riding on this. You don't want to go home, do you?
Nope.
Deb? Don't want you to go home either.
Don't make me cry.
I don't want to go home at all today, but if I do go home, I want to make sure that I go home cooking something that I'm happy with. If it's not good enough, that's fine as long as I'm happy with it.
How about what Tregan's doing? She's gone the giant big chicken, George.
Yeah, chicken, chorizo, leek. They're big, bold flavours. It's typical Tregan cooking.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would tackle it like that way. I'm thinking, you know, 30 minutes, you've really got time to cook it on the bone or cook a leg, you know, make it really tasty. With so few ingredients, has she got it in her?
Today I'm cooking a crispy skin chicken breast with a chorizo and bean braised. This dish is something that represents the type of cooking that I love. It's kind of a little bit Mediterranean, and I hope the judges are going to love as well.
For round 2, I'm making a confit dill-encrusted salmon with a beautiful radish salad. I'm trying to think how to show some technique because I think that that's what worries the judges at the moment. The confying is the thing that I'm most concerned about because, to be honest, I've never confit anything before.
What temperature have you got that
I've got it at 60 degrees. Normally I'd cook it between 50 and 60, but because I'm running low on time, I kind of have put it a little bit
Can we have
higher.
a quick look, just to double check?
Yep. I'm basically pushing myself, trying things out that I've never done before, and then kind of willing it to work, essentially.
A lot riding on this, but don't let the confusion get in the way of what is a good idea. Stick with it. 15 minutes to go.
Come on, girls!
Go, girls!
The biggest risk for my dish today is cooking with the noodles. They're Asian, they're savoury. What I'm going to do is puff them up in some boiling oil and then try to get some chocolate onto them so I make like little chocolate spiders.
Julia,
Yep.
I'm going to be so curious to see how you're going to use these noodles.
Well, I'm going to try them, and if I don't like them, they're not going on the dish.
The noodles have to go on. You have to use all 5 ingredients, just in case you forgot. So you've got to allow yourself enough time to think about those.
Thank you.
All right?
I want this to be the crunch element in my dish. I don't have anything else, so if they don't work, then my dish is stuffed.
5 contestants, 5 ingredients, 5 minutes to go.
Getting the chocolate on the noodles, it's not as pretty and delicate as I'd like it to be, but the figs are roasting nicely. I've got my mousse made. Now I just need to clear a space and plate.
With 5 minutes to go, I've taken the confit salmon, split it open, check out this beautiful slab of fish, and I'm hoping it works.
It doesn't pay to be too confident. I'm really nervous. The only thing I'm worried about is what it's going to taste like. You know, just a little thing.
Doesn't matter whether it's chocolate or chicken. Remember your salt, remember the season. 2 minutes to go.
Come on, girls. Looking good.
Ten more seconds before we taste this delicious food. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done.
Great cooking.
This is a hell of a lot better than my first dish. The skin is crispy, the chorizo is all gnarly and crunchy. I think I've done enough, but you never know.
5 contestants, 5 ingredients, 30 minutes. Not only that, a diminishing number of ingredients. You've cooked some beautiful dishes. What you've got to remember is that we're looking for the 2 best, and the 3 remaining will go into the last elimination round. From there, 1 person's going home. Let's taste.
Deborah,
Hi, George.
how are you feeling now?
5 ingredients is okay with me, but 30 minutes was a push.
Oh, come on.
It's always a reason.
What's the dish?
The dish I've made today is fennel and pork rissoles with braised apples.
Love a platter, because it means we can all...
Just dive in.
That's a big forkful.
You picked ingredients that work beautifully together. It's a delicious dish, but I've walked the line already, and I reckon we've got 5 delicious dishes here. Is yours one of the 2 most delicious? Jules, what have you made?
I've made pork cutlet with celery heart and wombok salad with tarragon.
You've cooked the pork really well, nice caramelisation, it's juicy. It's a difficult one for me because I find it hard to reconcile the wombok against the pork chop when it's so European in style. It's really tasty. It's just tough competition either way.
Yes, it's very
You know
tough
that.
competition, yes.
Julia,
Gary?
what's the dish?
The dish is roasted figs with a chocolate and mascarpone cream, and I'll call them chocolate spiders with the rice noodles.
Chocolate spiders. Happy you picked the noodles?
I am. I really felt that if I'd done this dish without a crunch element, you'd be standing here saying, where's the crunch? It's all soft.
Yeah. Let's taste.
Figs, chocolate, coffee, beautiful combination. I think those chocolate spiders are brilliant. I thought they were going to be a disaster. They're crispy, they're crunchy, they're kind of like a crazy chocolate crackle. And there ain't nothing wrong with a chocolate crackle.
Thank you.
But it doesn't present well. It looks a bit clumsy and messy.
You know what it is, don't you, Julia? It's one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tregan, what are the 5 ingredients?
Chicken, chorizo, white beans, leek and thyme.
Why'd you pick the breast? Biggest risk, isn't it? Least flavour and going dry if you overcook it.
I actually prefer to eat the thigh because it's a tastier piece of the chicken. Why didn't I use the thigh?
Out of everyone, my favourite 5 ingredients. Totally. Because that chicken, you could apply so much to it. I want more. The person that wins this thing ain't gonna be cooking chicken breast on cannellini beans.
Alice, what have you made?
I've made a confit salmon with a radish salad.
Oh, that looks good.
Are you playing with our mind? Because a minute ago, you put up a Greek salad that was something that you'd have out on the beach. And here you put up food that top restaurants are cooking at the moment. That is spectacular.
I'm very, very happy for you.
5 ingredients, 30 minutes. Who would have thought you could put up food like you've just done? But in this round, there can only be 2 people safe. The first person safe in round 2 is... Alice.
To hear your name, there's still that moment, I guess, a couple of seconds where you're just like, oh wait, that was my name.
The final person safe in round 2 is Deborah.
To be called up as the second person to be safe, I am very relieved. I'm very happy to take the black apron off.
This is not where you wanted to be. In fact, let's be honest, this is a terrible place to be. Third and final round, 3 contestants, and you guessed it, you have 3 ingredients to cook with and 30 minutes to cook. And if you do well, it'll keep you in this competition. Jules?
Yep.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
It doesn't feel good at all, especially considering I'm standing here with Julia and Tregan, my roommates and my best mates in the house. And that's gonna be tough.
What's special about Julia?
Same name. Stop making me cry.
Sorry, girls.
This is our worst nightmare.
Why's that?
These girls are my 2 best friends in the house and we all want it so badly, but to have to be here and cook against each other is the worst.
There are 39 different ingredients there. The beautiful thing about this is your mates. And if you're gonna go out with the best dish you can cook. Don't make it easy for your friends. Make them earn it. All right? You all ready?
Come on, girls, give them hell.
Go, girls.
Last chance. 3 ingredients, 30 minutes. Your time starts now.
I'm choosing zucchini, eggplant and bacon. I'm picking these because I'm comfortable with them. I know I can apply several different techniques to these ingredients. This is not the time to be risky.
There's lemongrass here.
Yep. What can go with it?
Time starts, and I still don't know what I'm grabbing.
Come on, let's move.
I do not know what I'm going to cook with. There's lemongrass here.
Yep. What can go with it?
I'm looking at all the ingredients in front of me, and I'm looking at Mindy and Amina, and they're saying, grab the fish, grab the fish. So I'm like, okay, I'll grab the fish.
Maybe some soy sauce?
Yeah, see if it's there.
There you go.
And I'm thinking, it's just all wrong to me. It's all wrong.
Down to the last round, 30 minutes, 3 contestants, 3 ingredients. It is a blooming hard challenge. There's no way around it. And we're only looking for the 2 best dishes. 1 person goes home. What do you think of what Julia's done?
She's got eggplant, bacon and zucchini. There's a dish there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the eggplant, you can make a puree, you can do a lovely little steak that you salt quickly. The bacon, of course, we all love. There's so much that you can do there.
Bacon fixes everything, boys, I tell you.
Julia, what's the dish?
I'm going to do char-grilled eggplant and bacon puree with some crispy lardons of bacon, some char-grilled zucchini, and I might char-grill some eggplant as well.
OK.
For my salad, the first thing I'm going to do is to char-grill the eggplant, but I'm going to do this over an open flame. It's a bit of a risk for me to try and char-grill it this way because if it goes wrong, I'm going to be missing a major ingredient of my salad.
I've hardly got any ingredients, guys. Do you know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to go with the lamb, the sweet potato and the sage.
Or what you could do is lamb, potato and sage.
Do what you think, but do what you think, because you've got to cook it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good on ya. Well done.
What do you think of Tregan's?
Look, I think lamb's a surefire ingredient. It's good on flavour. Sage is an interesting combination. If she does enough with the potato, if she cooks that lamb beautifully, she could well be with a chance of staying in the competition.
Lamb 4/4 chops, they're not the most tender cut of meat, so they could be tough.
All we know is at the end of this 30 minutes, one of these 3 is going to go home. Jules, 3 ingredients.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do the bug. I'm also going to do carrot 3 ways. So I've got some carrots roasting. I'm going to do a puree and crispy fried ginger, I think.
You know what? I think you picked 3 wonderful ingredients. Moreton Bay bug.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I love
You're in a good
bugs.
place in terms of what you picked.
Yep.
I think the question is, will you cook that beautifully? How many minutes has that been in?
It's been in for 3 minutes.
OK.
The main priority of this dish is to make sure that bug is cooked perfectly. Oh! Do you reckon about 10 for the bug?
Take it out.
Take it out, take it out,
Look,
take
the
it out.
protein's already coming up. Take it off.
Already?
But just keep the temperature down.
If it's slightly over or slightly under, I may as well say goodbye.
Wow, it's frantic, but you know what it is? It's about clear idea. What tastes nice, what goes together. 15 minutes to go.
Julia, you've been labelled as the dessert queen in this competition. And cooking something savoury now. It's going to keep you in the competition.
It is. It is. I'm being flexible.
Steel up for me.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Yeah? Clarity, clean, good cooking, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Cooking against Tregan and Jules in this challenge is pretty much my worst nightmare. Despite feeling so miserable, I'm still going to cook the best dish that I can, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I'm really confused. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm going to cook this lamb 4/4 chop. I'm not in a good place right now, so...
Yeah, I know, but you've just got to do the best you can. Just got to develop the idea. You're panicking, and I understand why.
Yeah.
But try and think about what you want to eat here.
Okay.
What do you want to eat?
I want to eat lamb
not
and potatoes.
fancy schmancy, not fancy schmancy, yeah?
I want to eat lamb
What
and
do you wanna eat?
potatoes. Lamb and potatoes, Gary.
How you going, Trees? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Keep working, girlie.
This is a hard challenge.
Oh.
This would make the best chefs weak at the knees.
Oh, yeah.
OK, this is hard.
Their fate in this competition hangs by an absolute thread, and I hope they all put up a good dish.
Yes, so do I.
Nice.
Bang it down.
Great. Still needs a bit longer, so I'm just going to pan sear it.
Right, guys, 10 minutes to go.
Come on, girls.
Yeah.
Come on, girls. Let's do it.
Those potatoes are actually looking really, really beautiful. They're brown, and that's all just that flavour of the lamb in it.
Right, 2 minutes to go. Time to dress those plates beautifully.
Let's go, girls, come on. Bring it home. Lovely. I don't know what's happened with the time. I still feel like I've got so much left to do.
Remember, you don't want to be the one that goes home. Last little sprint to the finish. 30 seconds to go.
Come on, come on. Come on. Let's go, Tregan. Come on, girls.
This is it. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Come on, Julia. Come on, Tregan.
3, 2, 1. That's it.
Well done.
Oh, amazing effort. Amazing. Well done. Well done, girls. Well done, girls.
I love you guys.
These guys upstairs need to come down, give these three a big hug, because one of them isn't returning back to the MasterChef home.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See ya.
All this food that we're about to taste looks amazing. Out of 3 ingredients, wow. You've done yourselves proud. Don't forget that. Now, it's time to taste. Hey, Jules.
Hello.
What's the actual dish?
What I've done today is Moreton Bay bugs with roasted carrots, and then I've done a carrot and ginger puree and fried ginger on top.
Seafood carrots is a classic French combination, and that bug is beautifully cooked. These roast carrots have wonderful sweetness, but there's a real danger with ginger, which is so potent that it overpowers other elements in the dish.
Julia, what's the dish?
What I've put together for you is a bacon, zucchini and eggplant salad.
I like those fresh ribbons of zucchini, just tossed in olive oil. I love that puree. And you'd think, just tasting it, that there's far more than 3 ingredients in there. I like it.
But what I do question is, you apply such a methodical, clean way of cooking in your sweet side. Suddenly when we throw something like a zucchini at you, it's rough, it's a bit jagged, and there was no finesse there. Tregan, how you going?
I'm okay.
What have you cooked?
It's lamb chops with crispy potatoes and lots of sage.
Are you going home today?
Quite possibly.
Lamb, potatoes and sage. God, that's so good.
Really?
The potatoes, unbelievable. Crispy, golden, salty, taste of lamb fat because they've been stewing away in the juices as the 4-quarter chops have been cooking. But those 4-quarter chops are verging on the dry.
Eliminations are never good, but they're especially tough when it's 3 mates that have shared a room together for the duration of the competition. You've worked side by side, you've supported each other, and now one of your number has to go home.
Jules, Julia, Tregan, we've made our decision. Julia, you're safe.
Thank you. Well done.
I really thought you were about to say I was going home.
Julia, there was this lovely complexity that tricked us and made us think there were more ingredients in there than just 3. That was a good dish, a tasty dish, delicious. Well done. Jules, Tregan, it comes down to the 2 of you. Jules, you're safe. Tregan, I'm sorry, darling. You're going home.
Well, well, well. This girl called Tregan, all the way from our hometown, Melbourne, a social worker, comes into Sydney, opens the door to something amazing, MasterChef. You also brought us moments. And when we think back at that Dude Food Challenge, that was probably one of the best dishes you gave us.
I am so full it's ridiculous. I'm so over Kewpie mayonnaise, but that still tastes great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another big moment was your reaction to finding out that you were going to cook against Jamie Oliver.
Hello, girls.
You're the reason I'm standing here today.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.
What do you think you're going to take away from this competition?
Wow, there's so much I'm going to take away. Just going out there and giving it your best. And I think the number one thing for me is to believe in yourself a little bit more. Because I think that if I believed in myself a little bit more today, I might not be standing here.
Tregan, it's time, but you leave with new friends and a brighter future. Thank you so much for being part of MasterChef.
Thank you. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, George. Thanks, Matt.
I love you. I love you.
It was really, really hard to be cooking against my two best friends in the house. But I've stood in that kitchen, I've cooked in that kitchen, and I've experienced so many happy and sad times there. And I am really, really proud of every single thing I've achieved there.
I'm just waiting for the girls to come home. We knew it was going to happen eventually, but we never really sort of prepared ourselves for someone out of our awesome room of 4 to be going home.
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Obviously, I'm thrilled to be back, but I am absolutely devastated that Tregan has gone home.
So how was Tregan?
Yeah, she's actually pretty good. You know, we all kind of had a teary again when we found out it was her.
She will be very, very sore in this.
Yes.
Three cheers for Tregan! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hooray! Hip hooray!
Arriving back home today is absolutely crazy. To see my beautiful fiancé, I've missed him so much. Just everybody who's been supporting me are all there to welcome me home.
It's great to have you home. Thanks, Mum. I am so proud of you.
The MasterChef experience is come to an end. However, for me, it's actually the beginning of everything I want to do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything I want to achieve is out here in the real world with real people, teaching them how to cook, giving them a skill, instilling some kind of passion, and I'm going to get started on that straight away. I just can't wait to see what the future has for me.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
This is what I call a location for masterclass. We should do this every week.
In a very special masterclass, we explore the culinary playground that is Kangaroo Island, home to some of Australia's best gourmet produce.
This place is a cook's heaven.
Gary uses the freshest honey to create a stunning dessert.
So good.
While George and Matt Moran get the party started.
This is what chefs and cooks dream about. It doesn't get any better.
Then, further ahead, it's the start of a mega week.
As this is a mega invention test, we had to bring in the mega inventor of food himself.
Oh
Heston Blumenthal!
Oh my God! Wow.
This should be a celebration of cooking.
And the mega stars keep coming.
This man is the godfather of modern cooking. Marco, Pierre, White.
I'm here to be your friend for a very short while.
But as the competition shifts into overdrive, the stakes get higher.
This week, 3 of you will be eliminated.
What? We're down to 13, so 3 people going home. The odds are just getting tougher and tougher.